The Sean Wood Show is brought to you by Jack Rowe Insurance, serving all your insurance needs. The Citizens Bank, Moorhead's only locally owned bank. Richard White Wood Products, a premier exporter of Kentucky hardwoods. Lakeside Christian Academy in Moorhead, educating for eternity. Visit us online at lakesidechristianacademy.org. Standifer Builders, commercial and residential paving in West Liberty. Larry Fannin Chevrolet Buick GMC. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. The Ira Kilburn Law Office. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength in our community for more than 100 years. Northcutt & Son Home for Funerals, serving others as we would like to be served since 1976. And J.W. Wood and Quality Staves in Wallingford, proud to be part of Eagle Nation.
Hi, everyone, and welcome into this edition of the Sean Wood Show from the campus of Moorhead State University. And today from the Lynn Miller Room here at the Academic Athletic Center. As always, alongside the Eagle basketball coach, I'm your host, David Patrick. And Sean, a good start to the OVC schedule, losing the opener at Murray, but bouncing back 2 big wins here at Johnson Arena.
Well, it was, David. You know, we had an opportunity to come home, and we took care of home the first couple games. And I thought our guys really bounced back the right way after a devastating loss at Murray. You know, I thought we played with great passion, great energy, and played together. And another thing, we made shots. You know, and that happens. But another thing is, we kind of put the other teams back on their heels now. We're pressing the ball a little bit more, not worrying about the foul situation, and we did a good job of not fouling as much. So it was a good deal, and also we got some contribution out of some guys that we haven't been, and that was very, very good too, because especially against Tennessee Martin, 2 guys showed up that hasn't been there in a while, and you know, I was very happy for them and happy for us.
The win over Martin, especially, UT Martin goes to Richmond and beats EKU at McBrayer Arena. Not an easy feat. So to get them when they come here and to avoid their road sweep was important.
Oh, no doubt about it. And they're a tough team, you know, and, you know, it was going to be who would play the toughest from a physical standpoint, who would rebound the ball better. That's who was going to win, and we did that, and that's the reason why we came out on top.
Stay with us when we come back. Highlights of Moorhead State's big win over UT Martin at Johnson Arena. That's next on the Sean Wood Show.
Right side Arrington, free throw line, Harris penetrates the zone with a block, double team kick out near wing Harrison. Out it goes to Arrington, Collins, left corner, 3-ball, Ronnie Beeman nails it.
Keys, offensively, transition, get it out on them. Inside to out, fellas, get the ball inside. Dribble drive, rebound it, bring it for 40 minutes. Defensively, transition, stop the ball, all right? Fan out, no open looks for none of them. Remember, they'll shoot it from Infowago, so you got a guard up there. Everybody understand that? All right? Rebound the basketball, all right? That's got to be ours. That's key tonight. No second chance points for them. Does everybody understand that? Chase down balls, hands off and lunge, okay? Not this. Here. I'm going to tell you. Come here, Tad. That's the goal right there. Try to break me down to get there. Now try to shoot it. Shoot it. That's all it is. Everybody understand? Get you out of here. Get you out of here. Let's show them who's tough. Does everybody understand that? Let's show them who's tough. And the main thing is stay disciplined, baby. 40 minutes. Stay disciplined 40 minutes. We don't hurt ourselves. Everybody got that? Let's have fun doing it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These 2. Rock and roll.
Sean, the message in the locker room was simple: take care of business.
No doubt about it. And it was going to be a meat and potatoes type of game. And, you know, Corbin comes out. They score the first 3 points, and then Corbin hits that jumper. And I thought after that we played with good rhythm, a good pace, and play within ourselves. And, you know, we knew that they were going to try to 2-3 zone us the whole night. And our guys did a great job of not settling for threes, got the ball inside to out, and took what they gave us. And Brent played with a great pace. And look at us. We just looked businesslike right there, you know. And, you know, we didn't settle. We got the ball either off penetration or in the post. Those Lionel games, you know, giving us a good lift off the bench a little bit, hitting that jump shot right there. We were keen in. You know, everybody was locked in. You know, it was a grudge match, and there was a of smack talking, but our guys kept their composure. And there's, Xavier Moon right there getting the ball in the high post and doing what he does.
Sean, your team played with patience, with poise. You just did everything right.
Yeah, we did. David, we were keened in. We were focused. And this team, I told you before, they really want to do everything right. And I thought we did exactly what we needed to do. There's the man among men, Rico Marrero, and I thought he really set the tone for us from a toughness standpoint against a very tough and physical basketball team.
Rico, just a great all-around game, Sean. You need that from him.
Oh, no doubt about it. He sets the tone. He's the mind. He's the guru of our intensity, and he's the personality of our team. And he brings what everybody I would like to bring is a tough mental approach, brings his lunch pail every single day.
The mid-range game, the perimeter game was working, Sean.
Especially with Moon, and then, Lamontre Harris came in and did some things. Rico kind of lost the ball there a little bit, and Tennessee Barton didn't get back, and we got an easy layup, thank God.
A great no-look. This is the second half. Sean, you led 28-22 at the break. Second half, you maintained the lead and took care of business.
We did. Anthony Leach got a good score there. He couldn't get going as much as he wanted to because they doubled down in the post, did a good job. But Lamontre Harris came in off the bench and really gave us a good lift. I tell you what, we wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for him and Ronnie Beeman.
Lamontre and Ronnie, I think, combined for what, 10 or 12 huge points.
Huge points. And not only that, guys, huge offense and defensive rebounds and played great defense. Here's Corbin coming down at a great pace, seeing what we got. Montre, jab step. He's feeling pretty good about himself right now.
He was in a rhythm, Sean.
Yes, he was. And the kid's going to be really, really good because he can put the ball in the basket. Good ball movement. Ronnie Beeman right there for an open jump shot.
That shot tied the game at 40 and really shifted the momentum to your side.
It did. We're starting to feel good about ourselves. We got guys that's making, mid-range jump shots. Then the Corbin Collins off of great penetration and kick from Brent Arrington hits an open three.
When does Corbin not come through for you?
Well, he has, he's got to do a better job coming down the stretch making free throws. I was kind of disappointed with that. But as far as just being a catalyst and making sure the ball gets to where it needs to be, he's done a great job for us. And there's the best student manager in the country right there.
Fastest towel on the OVC, J-Time.
J-Time, we call him MVP, baby, and he is the MVP of our program.
Justin Chartrand is always doing a great job on the floor. Sean, late in the second half, walk us through it.
Ronnie Beeman, didn't settle, attacked the scene, got to the basket and scored. And then here's another situation, inside to out, great ball movement. Ronnie Beeman right there for the open three. That was
the biggest shot of the game.
No doubt about it.
The final, 64-58, a big win for Morehead State over UT Martin. Stay with us. When we come back, we'll turn our attention to the Eagle Profile. You're watching The Sean Wood Show.
Time now for the Eagle Profile, brought to you by U.S. Bank. All of us serving you.
Welcome back to the Sean Wood Show, and our Eagle Profile today is Coach Greg Todd, our women's basketball coach. And Coach, you're having an up and down season right now. It's your second year, but everybody see what you're trying to get accomplished. What are you looking forward to, and how are you getting through this thus far?
Well, thanks, Coach. Appreciate you having me on the show. We I think with a young team are just trying to every day get better, whether it's in practice, games, and we're hoping to be down with you in Nashville.
No doubt about it.
And we know that requires winning some games in the OVC. We have to do a better job in some of our OVC games coming up. And I think with a young team, we feel like we will get better. We're not quitting or fighting hard every day, and we feel like we have the capability of joining you in Nashville, and we definitely have that as a goal. But we feel great about the future of our program. We have some nice freshmen coming in for next year. This class is very, very good to us coming in, and we only lose one senior. Natalie Green was having a good year, so we feel like we can build upon this year for sure.
Well, the future looks bright, and this is just your second year, and that we've all gone through those tough times, starting the program up and things like that. What is it right now that you like about your team, that's not showing up in the box scores or things like that? What are you doing that's really turning you on right now?
I feel like the group will not quit. We're not going to quit. We play hard. They're a fun group. I think we've got a lot of fine young ladies that are going to work hard every day. So that makes the job enjoyable. I feel like the upside is that. I think our ability to rebound, we're doing a pretty good job on the glass. One of the leading rebounding teams in the country. Part of that's playing fast. We've had some exciting games getting up and down the court.
I know you signed some good players. How many more you need? Because I'm going to help you. I'm going to be your guru. I'm always pubbing you up. Because if I had a daughter, I'd tell you what, she'd be playing for you. Well, tell me let the people out in the state of Kentucky know exactly what position that you need to continue to make your team successful. What are we looking for right now?
Well, we feel very blessed with the guard play that we have coming in, and post, we're just a little bit shorter on post. We have a pretty full roster coming in for next year. We do have a spot for a real physical 6'3" post that can get it done in there. But we do have a young lady from Canada that we got in late. It's about 6'1", 6'2", Georgia Campbell, that we think has a good upside in the future. We'll probably see more of her as we get into conference play, but we think she can be very good down the road.
I'll tell you what, this is one of the smoothest guys I know, and you think he's not getting anything done, and next thing you know, he's right there. So don't slip, okay, on Coach Todd and Morehead State women's basketball. It's taking a little time, but I'm telling you what, when he gets there, everybody else in this league and around the country who's going to play him are going to be in major trouble because of his pedigree and his background. He's a proven guy. He's a great guy, and I tell you what, he's an awesome coach, and the future's very, very bright for Morehead State women's basketball. And Coach, thanks for being on the show, and good luck to you the rest of the way, buddy.
Appreciate you. Thanks.
No doubt about it.
Thanks.
And we'll be back with more on the Sean Wood Show right after this.
Welcome back into the Sean Wood Show. And Sean, upcoming OVC home games Thursday and Saturday of this week against a very talented Tennessee Tech team, and also Jacksonville State rolls in here. It doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. And it's two, extremely tough home games that, we got to continue to take care of business at home. And Tennessee Tech's going to create a great challenge for us. They're playing really well right now. They beat Murray. I think, their point guard's playing really, really well. Their bigs are tough and physical and can finish. They're playing. They're one of the hottest teams in the league right now, and we're really looking forward to the challenge.
The balance in this league has been impressive early on in the OVC schedule.
Oh, without a doubt. You got Tennessee Tech, you got Murray, of course, you got Belmont, but Tennessee State's playing pretty decent right now. Martin is as tough as anybody, as tough as as anyone in the league. So, you got about 5 or 6 teams that are really, really, and Eastern's not a slouch either, that are tough outs, and we knew that this league would be much more balanced going in, and it's really proven itself so right now.
Sometimes in the past you have a one standout team, maybe a Murray State. It's a standout team, and then everybody else kind of it's in a big pack together. But this year it's not like that at all.
No, I mean, you can get beat on any given night by even a SEMO or SIUE. Eastern Illinois, those aren't easy out. So, you just got to, every day is a challenge, and you just got to take each game day by day, game by game, and not look ahead, because this league is not that. This league is too tough for you to be able to think that way.
How do you keep your team focused? When you play a SEMO and then you play a Murray State, I mean, I know you see every game as the same, but how do you make your players see the importance of each game?
Well, we create a mentality that each game creates a different challenge, and even though you may think that you're the favorite, those teams still are good enough if you don't come to play to get you. So you just got, and our guys understand that. We thought that, we lost a couple games this year thinking that, we were just that much better, and we didn't come to play as tough or as hard as we should have, and it cost us. So, we know now from that learning experience that you can't do that.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll wrap things up on this Sunday afternoon on The Sean Wood Show. Welcome back into the Sean Wood Show on the CW Lexington. Thank you so much for watching on this Sunday afternoon. And Sean, as the OVC schedule progresses, especially here at home, the sixth man, if you will, is so important. And that's the fans. That's Eagle Nation, the season ticket holders, that core group of fans that you see every game. But I know as the season progresses here that you want that core group to get louder, more involved. They're very faithful, but we want to hear them.
Well, we just need a more enthusiastic situation, enthusiastic environment. You know, we have loyal fans without a doubt, and we love them dearly. But now we need to create an enthusiastic environment that really sets the tone and gets into our players' soul to reach down deep with that home court advantage mentality. And that's something that we got to do a better job of, and we got to continue to do. And also, it'll be better when the students come back, because it's still Christmas break. The students don't come back to the 19th, but still with our core fans, we got to be more enthusiastic. And once we get that, we're right there. You know what I mean?
I don't think a lot of people realize how much of a difference it makes in your players.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, it makes a huge difference, because when fans are on their feet, when they're cheering, when they're loud, and you see that a lot of times late in games, especially close games, the fans get into it, and it's awesome. But that level of enthusiasm needs to be there in the first half, needs to be there in the second half, because the players love it so much.
Exactly. It creates an enthusiastic mentality to our players, and then it gives them a reason to play for, someone, and that's what home court advantage is all about. And we're looking forward to that. Our guys are really needing that, something to feed off of when we're at home.
I know the players comment on it when the fans get into the game. I'm sure you hear that in the post-game locker room.
Oh, no doubt about it. And it's got to be a consistent situation for us, David. And that's something, a point of emphasis that we got to continue to harp on, to not only just get people in the stands, to be able to cheer like a basketball environment. And it's fun. It makes it more fun. I want the fans to be sweating and just as much as I
like you,
like me on the sideline, and instead of just coming there and it's just like a normal event. It's a college basketball game, and that's what creates home court advantage. It's not that you have people in the stands. It's that they're loud and they're enthusiastic. They know when to cheer, when to get behind their team, and when to boo at the other team. So, that's something that we got to continue to work on.
Now, one thing I know that is you have very educated fans here at Morehead State. These folks know basketball.
Well, the state of Kentucky knows basketball. Yeah. So if you're born and bred in the state of Kentucky, you know basketball. So they know when and why and where. We just got to make it an environment to where it's a very enthusiastic environment, very hostile, passionate environment. And once we get that, that's when this program takes off to that next level. And fans, it's not that we're knocking you, it's just we want more of you, more from you when you're at the basketball game, to act crazy, you know what I'm saying, to get into the game. If you listen to our pregame video, I'm bragging on you. So, what I'm saying, when the other team is listening, don't make me look like I'm a liar, because, I'm telling them that this is one of the best basketball environments in all of college basketball. So we need that every single game. And I'm sure that you will do that. I have faith in you. But we need more of it, especially when the students come back.
Awesome. Thank you so much for watching today on the CW Lexington, and on behalf of the Morehead State coach, I'm David Patrick, and we will see you next Sunday afternoon right here on the Sean Wood Show.
The Sean Wood Show has been brought to you by Jack Rowe Insurance, serving all your insurance needs. The Citizens Bank, Morehead's only locally owned bank. Richard White Wood Products, a premier exporter of Kentucky hardwoods. Lakeside Christian Academy in Morehead, educating for eternity. Visit us online at lakesidechristianacademy.org. Standifer Builders, commercial and residential paving in West Liberty. Larry Fannin Chevrolet Buick GMC. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. The Ira Kilburn Law Office. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength in our community for more than 100 years. Northcutt & Son Home for Funerals, serving others as we would like to be served since 1976. And J.W. Wood and Quality Staves in Wallingford, proud to be part of Eagle Nation.